make sure that you get all of this down. All of it. What are you two doing?
So, Impact Elite, bigger and better than ever. Yeah, is that everybody, new boss and everything? Are we all everything straight, right?
We are gonna have some changes, guys.
Oh, obviously, changes, right? Entrepreneur leader.
Hey, so the two big guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, changes. I heard that why aren't they out? I thought.
John, we talked about this.
We talked about it, and I
out.
was like, why aren't you going to put them out? I was like, I don't like them. They need to be out. I mean, I am the IZW champion, Erica.
Yes, I understand that, but I'm Madam Commissioner.
And the queen of IZW.
Yes, and the queen.
Thank you, Erica.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And are
Why
you
aren't they
forgetting
out?
about that?
So that's where we had to go. I thought that was coming down, too.
No. Why would that come down? I like that. It's my trophy, John.
And that's why I like you. But again, really, Gorilla Stooge. I mean, this guy right here, at least, he's a sleazebag. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably going to be Impact Player of the Year. Shut up.
Do you realize how much he's cost me, John? I don't like him. He should be out.
Gorilla Stooge.
Idiot! Look, those two are gonna make you proud tonight.
What?
Yeah.
Hold up. Hey, man. Jot it one more time. Say that again.
Those two will make you proud tonight.
Write that down. And how are they going to do that?
Well, they'll be facing the Birds of Prey tonight. You guys can get that done, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
100%. Thank you, Erica.
Right. Well, check this out. If you lose tonight, you're out. Deal?
All right. Don't lose.
Bye. Gorilla Stooge. Maybe you'll turn into a pterodactyl and fly away. Shut up.
What are we gonna do about him?
I don't know. Let's go talk about it. Just shut up.
See, I don't like him.
I didn't say I liked him.
This pterodactyl be awesome. Stupid ideas. If it wasn't for your stupid ideas, we wouldn't be in this damn position. No, this is you. You did this.
It was that pterodactyl.
Great night of IZW here at the Impact Arena. Last week was insane, and tonight's going to be even better. All the stars are here, everybody's here, the fans are fired up, and we're ready to go with some great action tonight. Coming up tonight, Impact Player of the Year Tournament. The Bronze Bull Aaron Neal versus Lights Out Jordan Jacobs. This is the semifinals. Also, Damian Morte versus the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson. And once again, the continuation of the official crowning of Johnny Z as the IZW Heavyweight Champion. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, Double D, everyone's champion of the force, versus the worst in the world, the Copycat.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, hailing from Denver,
heavyweight champion, a former IZW heavyweight champion, out here tonight, going to take on Copycat, the worst in the world. This is going to be a great start to a great night of IZW action. Don't forget, if you can't be here live, follow us on GFL.tv, or you can follow us on Facebook or Twitter.
Hailing from Longview, Texas, he is the worst in the world, Copycat!
Some of the young talent that we have coming into IZW, ladies and gentlemen, the worst in the world, Copycat. He's here to make a statement. Last week he was out here and he did the thing that no one would expect when he hit David Morte with the belt. Everyone's still in shock, so we never know what this kid is going to do. But tonight he's going to have his hands full when he's out here and he's facing the champion of the force, Double D. Like this right here, ladies and gentlemen, this is a match. It's going to start off, these guys are high flyers. They're going to come out here, they're going to put it all on the line. Both competitors are in the ring. We have a referee. Let's get this night started.
This is a big responsibility, kid.
Copycat taking his time, trying to obviously throw Double D off his game. Starting the match on his time, not on Double D's time. Referee calls for the bell, and the night started. The crowd is firmly behind Double D here in the Impact Arena. To lock up, Double D takes the arm. Copycat gets to the ropes for the break. Copycat obviously not happy with Double D's wrestling skills. Both men locked up again. Headlock. Double D showing Copycat why he has been an IZW champion. Shove from Copycat. Obviously the worst in the world is a little frustrated. Boot to the stomach. Oh, big uppercut. Big uppercut. Double sledge to the back. Sends Double D to the corner. Boots to the chest. Big right hand. Double D's definitely feeling the effects of the worst in the world. Oh, forearm to the face. That'll change your religion. Oh, big chop, big chop. Oh, and another one. Oh, the crowd definitely reacted to those chops. And a drop kick from Double D. He goes for the cover. A kick out on one. A little early to be going for that pin. But the object is to win. Chop. Oh, punch to the ribs. Copycat taking it back in the corner, grinding his eyes down the ropes. Oh, boot to the stomach. He sets him up. Snap suplex. He goes for the pin. Just a one count. He probably should have tried to hook the leg there, ladies and gentlemen. Got him in the corner. He's choking him over the ropes. Double D fighting back out of the corner. Double D, big forearm. Yo, I don't know if any of you realized earlier, but Copycat actually came to the ring using Damian Morte's entrance theme. After what he did last week, hitting Damian Morte with the belt, I wonder what's going on with that. Big spinning heel kick from Double D. He's going to have to keep that kick grounded if Copycat wants to win tonight. D hooks it. Nice Hurricane Rana from the top. Double D getting the crowd back into this. As he throws Copy throws Double D out of the ring. Everyone knows Double D's been in a long-standing feud with Erica, our lady commissioner, the queen of IZW. Copycat going to the eyes. This kid is willing to do whatever it takes. Coming from a guy who's been there, you've got to be willing to win. You've got to be able to do what it takes to win. And obviously, Copycat is that. But he has his hands full tonight. Double D will never quit. He has heart. That is obvious. And all the time he's been in IZW, he has never given up. He has never given up. Copycat shutting down. He should probably go for the pin here. An experience. Nice elbow. He should use that experience to take it. Go for the win. I don't understand what he's doing. He's just stalking, like he's playing with a mouse. Oh, back to the eyes, back to the eyes.
Get him off the rope.
Copycat once again choking him over the rope. Like I said, I've said it before. If a man can't breathe, he can't fight. Copy took too long. You can't wait that long with Double D in the ring. Another boot to the stomach. Oh, big running knee. Copycat's down. 1, 2. Oh, and a kick out at 2.
Let me hear the force.
I've mentioned this before. Double D's heart is unstoppable. Probably the most heart of anyone in IZW. Big boot to the head. Copycat reeling from the effects. Forearm. Oh, back to the eye. That's been a reoccurring theme for Copycat tonight. Gonna scoop him up. Big body slam right dead center of the ring. Going for the pin, hooks the leg. 2. Crowd here at the Impact Arena firmly behind Double D. Oh, another big chop. Irish whip. Cross. Oh, Copycat showing the power up over the shoulder. And the steamroller. You should probably take and go for the cover. There he goes. 1, 2. Lackadaisical cover will never, ever beat someone like Double D. Copycat taunting him into the corner. Drives him into the turnbuckle. Copycat's effective, he's strong. Just seems to take it, be a little arrogant. Waste a little time in the ring, and you cannot do that with someone the caliber of Double D in the ring. Another boot to the stomach. Copycat call it. He's using Double D's knees. Double D catches the leg, throws him out, ducks the elbow. Big knee. 2, 3. These knees are brutal. I have been in there. I have tasted those knees. They are not fun. Takes him out of the corner. Oh, big knee in the middle of the ring. Copycat is down. This might be it. He goes for the cover. 2. and gentlemen. Copycat kicked out at 2. Double D's calling for it. This just might be it. This might be the crossbody. He has defeated everyone in IZW with this. He has faced many, many opponents, and this has been the downfall of many a man. Big, and he misses the crossbody. Copycat ducked out of the way. Goes for the pin. Two. I thought Copycat had it there. Once again, taking too much time, wasting time talking to the camera. You should be staying on top of Double D. Another chop. Another chop. He rears back. It's blocked. Double D fingers to the eye. Slams it back into the corner. Oh, big chop from Double D. Another big chop. Kick to the stomach. Bulldog by Copycat. Call it. Hits the ropes. Knee drop. Right across the face. Copy should probably go for the pin right here. Double D's reeling from the effects. Double D catches the foot, spins it around. Big clothesline by Copycat. It's Copycat calling for the top. Copycat climbs to the top. Could he be living up to his name? Could he be going for the crossbody? Copycat goes, big chop! Big chop. He used the force chop as he came off the top. Double D, he's getting the crowd into this. Oh, big knee. He's to the top. He calls for it. Copycat turns around. Crossbody! Crossbody! 1, 2, 3! Ladies and gentlemen, what a great start to IZW tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Double D!
Double D, hard-fought victory over the Copycat with the crossbody. What a great start to Impact Wrestling here at the Impact Arena. Everyone here, everyone in the crowd, everyone who keeps up with this knows that one day Double D wants to be looking down from that top of that rope and see Johnny Z as he dives and crushes Johnny Z under that crossbody. Hard-fought victory, well-earned victory by Double D. Well-earned victory. Copycat still reeling in the ring, feeling the effects of that match. Little too much boasting, a little too much time playing to the camera, and Copycat unfortunately paid for it tonight. What a great match. If you're not here, you had better be on GFL.TV catching all of this hot IZW action. This kick. That's Damian Morte's music, ladies and gentlemen. Damian Morte has just come through the curtain, and he does not look happy about what happened last week between him and Copycat. Copy looks a little bit worried. Make this Copy is Damian Morte. Damian Morte is not happy. Damian Morte is taking it to Copycat. Boots in the corner. Boots in the corner. Copycat firing right back. These two men should know each other. They were partners. They were friends. And now they're going to fight their way to the floor. Damian Morte stomping Copycat on the floor. Like I said, Damian Morte is not the largest man in the locker room, but what he lacks in size, he makes up with in viciousness. Copycat slings him into the ring. Copycat goes back into the ring. I thought he was going to try to make his escape right there. Throwing the right hand. Big headbutt on Damian Morte. Damian Morte reeling. Duck. Boot to the stomach. Ah! He just hit Copy with his own move. He just hit Copy with the doppelganger. Damian Morte obviously is not happy, and it looks like this relationship is officially over if it wasn't last week. Damian Morte standing over him, holding the Impact Division title over his head. Damian Morte crawling to the top. He's laid the Impact Division title. Oh! Diving onto the Impact Division title on top of Copycat, proving that he is Impact. Damian Morte talking to Copycat. Obviously, this is not near finished. Damian Morte, he stepped into this arena. He has come in, he's won the Impact Division title. He plans on taking and keeping that. Copycat laid out, and once again in the middle of the ring, feeling the effects. It has not been Copycat's night, ladies and gentlemen. Laid out in the middle of the ring as Damian Morte walks out of the arena. What an incredible start to Impact Wrestling tonight. Unfortunately, Copycat seems to be feeling it. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back after these messages.
8 will clash and become 4. 4 will battle to become 2. And 2 will converge to wage war in a ladder match for their chance at destiny. Who will persevere? Who will make it to the top? Who will seize their opportunity at immortality? The finals of the Impact Player of the Year tournament, live at the Impact Arena and live on GFL.TV, May 11th. 2013 at IZW's Coronation. Every Saturday night, this is who we are.
You've done this before?
Oh, yeah.
Tattoos are forever, so don't trust your ink in the hands of an amateur. Come see the licensed professionals at Impact Ink. From minuscule to masterpiece, they'll leave you with a tattoo that you'll want to show off. They also have a wide selection of the finest body jewelry. But when you have to cover up your art, do it with your very own Impact Ink merchandise. Wear your art, love your ink. Impact Ink.
I just don't see how we're gonna be able to pay any of these bills.
I guess we could sell my wedding ring.
Yes! Sell your gold to me so that I may melt it down into liquid profits.
It's a cash emergency. Super Pawn Woman to the rescue.
When you need fast cash, don't be pressured into selling your gold. Bring it to Maverick Pawn. With their fast, friendly staff, will give you a loan on your precious valuables so you don't lose them forever.
Great deals!
Fast cash!
It's Maverick Pawn! 357-4911.
That's what he's got to do. Don't worry about your hair right now, Bobby. Don't worry about your hair. The brass ball's done it. The brass ball is on top. Oh my. Wait a minute. Brad Michael, just look at the camera and said, now that is old school. Damon Windsor didn't drink any of the juice himself.
What are we seeing right here, Mikhail?
Oh.
I think we'll...
Oh, he did it. Oh my goodness.
He may have broken their spines. Come on, referee. I told you this was going to happen. Only one man can win. How is this fair? Wait a minute. Is he saying what I think he's saying?
It's no DQ right now. What does all this mean? What does all this mean right now?
Oh, the fans are calling him a traitor, but I think the man is a leader.
Man, it's been a hell of a 7 days, hasn't it? I've been counting down the days, I've been counting down the seconds till I could get in this ring and say my piece.
I've been counting down until Brian Cruz, that phony old school sucker, is standing right here across from me. Yeah, I got sucker punched in the middle of this ring last week, sucker kicked, I guess. I got dropped on the top of my head right here, and many of bones are to be a-picking right now. So Brian Cruz, I want your hollow crap flap ass out here, and I want to take it to you old school style. So bring it, man, come on!
First of all, you need to watch your mouth when you're talking about me. I'm not a cancer.
A virus.
I'm not a virus. And another thing we're not is the future Hall of Famers. That's not what this is about, Randy. This is about you being a pretender to the old school throne. Bad Brad Michaels, Brian Cruz, we are the old school assassins.
You are the one that was moron. The absolute idiot that listened to me about a train running through Lawton. I was on the train. I was coming, Randy. I was gonna be here for you. See, we did enough crap slapping last week. I'm done with the talking, man. I want you and me in the middle of this ring tonight. I want to settle things. I want to see which one of us two gets knocked stupid tonight.
That's simply not gonna happen. I am going to ensure that Brian Cruz is your next IZW Impact Player of the Year. It just makes my skin crawl when you say old school. Randy, there's nothing old school about you. You know what? You were just a punk-ass little kid still wearing diapers, marking out for Hulk Hogan when I was on the road having a Hall of Fame career.
I think you've got it all mixed up, man. Old school is something that flows within you, man. Old school is something that you're born with. It's not something you try to be. It's not something you dress up in a big fancy tux and try to look pretty with. It's not something you can just put on your shirt and pretend that you are. I was mentored by the godfather of old school, Coach Gary Toole.
Let's not bring Gary into this, Randy. Let's talk about someone else who tried to mentor you. When you broke into this business, who was your trainer? I tried to instill old school in you, but you just didn't get it. So I've got a challenge for you, Randy. You're not wrestling Brian Cruz tonight. Teacher versus student. Bad Brad Michaels versus Randy Price, the pretender to his throne. What do you say, Randy? Are you old school enough to accept?
Oh, I'm old school, baby. See, I've got it flowing in me, man. As long as there's a pep in my step, as long as there's a little bit of funk in my feet, baby. See, old school's pumping in my heart right now. I can feel it, every single pump. The godfather of old school, Coach Gary Toole, appreciate it if I accepted this challenge. You and me tonight, teacher versus student? It sounds like a plan, Stan.
Randy, you are dumber than we thought.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Monroe here, and my guest at this time, Brian Cruz, Bad Brad Michaels, the old school assassins. You know, fellas, last week was...
You know, fella, I don't have time to answer your questions right now. What I have time for is to address Brian Cruz and the mistakes that you continue to make week after week after week. I'm trying to show you the way to be old school, to be cold, to be calculated, to be an assassin. But I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall sometimes, Brian. Last week, you lost the match. Last week, you made the mistake. But tonight, you have a match, and that's an opportunity for you to redeem yourself, to show that you are an old school assassin. Can you handle that, Brian?
Oh, man, absolutely. Who do you think you're talking to? Randy Price? I mean, my gosh, man. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to show you that I'm old school all the way, baby. And I'm an assassin. I'm going to assassinate who's ever in front of me. So you'll be proud, brother. Old school all the way.
That's a Brian Cruz I'm looking for. That's old school.
I can only imagine why you're here in my locker room on tonight of all nights.
Other than the fact that I completely despise every breath you take.
Whoa, speaking of breath, you gotta step back a little bit. We've had this conversation before. Your dragon breath is killing me right now.
How dare you? You're lucky that I don't have him beat you up right now. Let me remind you why I'm here. Because tonight we have a grand ceremony crowning the rightful IZW champion.
That is exactly. Things like that are exactly why you remind me of the Empress Mimi Siko. And we all know what Captain Kirk did with her. Absolutely nothing. Nothing, because she was disgusting. She was vile. She was rude, nasty.
Shut up! Let me remind you that tonight is my special night. Mine. I put together a very amazing ceremony, and I don't want you ruining it. And let me remind you that should you ruin it, you will be fined and suspended.
You know damn well that I do not care.
Get your finger out of my face.
I do not care about money. The one thing I care about is getting my hands on that traitorous Emperor Johnny Z. That's what I care about. I want more than anything to get my revenge, to be back on top, to show that I am the Force. The people are the Force. Johnny Z is not the Force.
I'm glad that you continuously dream, Double D, because now I really do hope that you do something incredibly stupid.
I won't do anything stupid, because I'm not stupid. I'm not you. I'm not this idiot. I know what I need to do to get where I need to be. The Force will drive me to where I need to be, just like it always does. And when I get my hands on Johnny Z, when I beat him 1, 2, 3, and you can believe that I will beat him.
Back up.
You can believe that you, and especially Johnny Z will learn you always respect the Force.
Well, tonight, Double D, you'll learn that we have an actual IZW champion that we need to crown. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, your friendly neighborhood hate machine O'Malley here tonight, live at the Impact Arena. We had tons of great action. Double D defeated Copycat. Everything these guys are doing is leading straight up to coronation and crowning the Impact Player of the Year champion. That champion will take and get to win. He'll get a title shot at any champion of his choice. Speaking of that, we have the Bronze Bull predicting last week a victory over Lights Out Jordan Jacobs in the semifinals of the Impact Player of the Year tournament. So later on, Jermaine Johnson, leader of the hype section, will take on Damian Morte. And later on tonight, we'll have the official crowning of Johnny Z. And as we just all witnessed, Erica flexing her muscle, guaranteeing that no one, and I mean no one, is going to be sticking their nose in Impact Elite's business tonight, threatening suspension and fines on Double D if he comes out here tonight. So this is obviously going to take place. It looks like big business is coming to the ring. Don't forget, check us out on Facebook and Twitter. Come here, be here live in the Impact Arena, and also watch us on GFL.TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, representing Impact Elite, they're the Image of War, Kevin Morgan, the Big Picture, David Windsor. This is Big Business.
Big Business making their way to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Big is absolutely right about these two gentlemen. Both of them, probably the two largest athletes to ever enter in to IZW. Teamed together, we think that they are an unstoppable force. They have recently had their issues going after this juice. It seems to have been causing Big Business a little bit of trouble. I believe they lost their faculties first, and I believe it turned Kevin Morgan into a gorilla. I mean, he's large, and, well, he's not a gorilla. But these two men are obviously out here. They're definitely going to make an impactful statement here tonight. It doesn't matter who comes out here and faces these two men, they are definitely going to have their hands full. But if any two men could come out here and handle Big Business, it would be these two men.
And their opponents, hailing from Newtropolis, they are your IZW Tag Team Champions, Phoenix, Falcon, the Birds of Prey.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Birds of Prey. These two mystery men have come into IZW and definitely made their mark as they wear the IZW Tag Team titles around their waist. Big Business constantly stalking these men because they have the one thing that keeps Big Business growing, those tag team titles. Big Business has been a multiple-time champion, and they cannot believe that they lost to these two masked men.
It's not about them. It's not about gorillas.
2 men, 4 men in the ring. They'll take it square up here in just a moment. They're deciding who's going to start out. Earlier tonight, we all witnessed Big Business. Impact Elite has had some new members come in, and Big Business's jobs are on the line if they do not defeat these two men tonight. And it's not even just their job, ladies and gentlemen, their position in Impact Elite. Impact Elite says they're all about status. These two men, Damon Windsor, Kevin Morgan, they're original members, and they are all about status. They want to remain a member of Impact Elite, and if they want that, they must defeat the two resident heroes that are in the ring right now, the Birds of Prey, Falcon and Phoenix. It looks like Falcon and Damon Windsor are going to start off tonight. Oh, big slap to the back, distracting Falcon as Damon Windsor runs in for the big shots in the corner. Falcon fighting his way out. Fighting both men in the corner. I don't care how superhero you are, you're not going to take it to beat off both these guys. You're not going to defeat both these men in the corner. Kevin Morgan laying the big clubs to the back of Falcon, choking him in the corner. We all know the bad blood that has existed between these two teams. Phoenix coming in trying to save his partner, the referee stopping him. Unfortunately, it's just leading to Damon Windsor stomping Falcon in the corner. Oh, big boots to the chest by Kevin Morgan. Kevin Morgan, a former IZW heavyweight champion. A monster in his own right, the image of war. These two men are not going to take any chances with their status with Impact Elite. They're going to do everything they can to remain a part of that group, and it's obvious by the way they're taking it to Falcon. cutting the ring in half, keeping Falcon in their corner. Big clubs to the front and back of Falcon. Falcon, he is overpowering David Windsor. Boot to the stomach, chops back and forth. Knocks Kevin Morgan. Oh, boot to the chest. It's just too much. Both trying to fight both men at once is just too much for any man. Damon Windsor holding him in the corner. It is truly obvious how much being an Impact Elite means to big business here by the way they are trying to decimate Falcon, not letting him out of the corner. Falcon for the tag. Phoenix shot to the side. Phoenix comes in. Big chop. Phoenix kick to the stomach. Another forearm. Phoenix is taking it, trying to keep them from taking it back to the corner. Drags Kevin Morgan back into their corner. Tagging Falcon back inside. Falcon and Phoenix, your IZW Tag Team Champions. Big suplex by Falcon. Obviously showing that strength. Cover. 1, 2. Cooking the leg too late. It's looking like big business's future in Impact Elite might be in jeopardy at this point. Big shots, cutting the ring in half again. This time it's Birds of Prey cutting the ring in half. Ducking the clothesline. Big running boot. Big drop kick. Goes for the cover. Once again, it's the lackadaisical pin. You gotta hook the leg, especially if you're gonna try to defeat someone with the power of Kevin Morgan, the size of Kevin Morgan. Leg drop across the back of the head. 2. Kevin Morgan kicking out last moment. He's stunned. They've dazed the big man.
This Joker is over.
Is Phoenix calling for it? Phoenix hits the ropes. Oh, David Windsor hooks the leg. Smart move. That pretty much is guaranteeing that they weren't going to take it and lose at that point. Stopping Phoenix from hitting that splash and possibly defeating Kevin Morgan. Phoenix fighting back out of the corner. David Windsor with a big elbow. Another boot by Phoenix. Once again, shutting down the young superstar. David Windsor choking the man in the corner, using the count. Using that 5 count to the best of their business. Tagging Kevin Morgan back in. Big elbow to the top of the head. Winding it up, shooting into the clothesline. If big business was smart, they would pin him right now. You're never going to defeat that kid with that. You're never going to defeat the power, the amazing abilities that these two young Birds of Prey have by putting your hand in the middle of his chest. You're going to have to pin him. Hold him down, hook his leg, hook both legs if possible to keep him down. Phoenix fighting his way around. Oh, big club by Kevin Morgan. Oh, kick to the face. Kevin Morgan stalking. Kevin Morgan, big clubs to the stomach. Phoenix trying to fight back from the ground. Kevin Morgan just stomping it. Standing on his throat. Standing, a man that size standing on your throat, he's lucky he didn't crush his windpipe. Big leg drop. Kevin Morgan should definitely go for the pin. Once again, I don't know what Kevin Morgan's obsession with just barely laying an arm on the man, but you're never going to defeat the IZW Tag Team Champions that way. Kevin Morgan's choking him again. Just standing over and choking him. Phoenix trying to kick his way out. Earlier, just the tenacity and the ferociousness of big business looked like they were definitely trying to keep their spot in Impact Elite. And now Kevin Morgan's just going with the lazy pin. Big clothesline. Oh, another big clothesline after he kicked it. Phoenix keeps fighting out, keeps kicking up. Ducks it. Big uppercut. And a tag. A tag, bringing in Falcon. Oh, big punch. Oh, to both the big business's status and Impact Elite looks like it's in jeopardy now. Big clothesline over the top. Damon Windsor goes out to the floor. Falcon sets his eyes on Kevin Morgan. Scoops him up. Oh! Phoenix. They sit up there waiting for Kevin Morgan. They're calling for him to stand up. The referee's trying to get Phoenix out of the ring. David Windsor just hit Falcon with the belt. He's not even. He throws the belt to Falcon. David Windsor's rolling around on the mat like he's been shot in the face. Falcon, the referee sees Falcon with the belt. David Windsor saying that Falcon hit him with the belt. We all saw that. David Windsor throwing the belt to Falcon and then flopping around like a fish in the ring. Referee distracting, getting Phoenix out of the ring. The referee calls for the bell. What? The referee calls for the, looks like, did Big Business just win? Who's won?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by disqualification, Big Business.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has disqualified the IZW Tag Team Champion. It looks like Big Business has won, and they're going to remain in Impact Elite. They won the match. They did what they were supposed to do. David Windsor celebrating like he just won the title. Kevin Morgan's still kind of reeling, not sure what just happened. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what we... Big Business just defeated the IZW Tag Team Champions by disqualification on the shenanigans of Damon Windsor. Hard-fought match, both teams going at it. Big Business looking amazing, looking brutal, cutting the ring in half, destroying Falcon in the open part of the match. But then the young Birds of Prey started to come back until David Windsor comes in, throws the belt to Falcon, and starts flopping like a fish, earning them the disqualification. What an insane night. This is what I tell you, this is why you must be in the arena. GFLTV.tv is great. You can watch it, but there's nothing like being here live. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners here tonight, Big Business. I guess they're taking. Let's go to the back, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like it's Jordan Jacobs' time, son. And tonight, I'm gonna be real honest. You know, lately, my eyes haven't been on the ball. My mind hasn't been in the game. You see, I had this lucrative contract on the table, and I know everybody thinks that it was unfairly taken from me. But you know what actually happened? I turned it down. You see, they didn't see me for what I'm truly worth. They didn't offer me enough. And you know what? Ain't nobody got time for that. But you know what? Jordan Jacobs, he's about to realize his true potential in 2013. You see, last year, in the 2012 Impact Player of the Year tournament, I came that close to what I deserved. That close. But what happened? Oh yeah, I was dropped on my head off the top of a ladder. And you know, after my stunning victory in the opening round of the 2013 Impact Player of the Year tournament, my incredible hard-fought victory that I had over Bobby Starr, you know, I seem to recall somebody getting involved in that and get dropped on my head again. And who? Oh yeah, that was you, Aaron Neal, Bronze Bull. You know, you and I, we've got a long history. We've been cool, we've been not cool. Been on the same side of the fence, we've been on different sides of the fence. But all I see now, I don't see Aaron Neal, the Bronze Bull. You see, I don't care how big you are. I don't care how bronze you are, son. All I see is a roadblock. That's all I see, a little hole in the road on my path to becoming the 2013 Impact Player of the Year. And you've won that tournament a couple times before, right? Two times, if I'm not mistaken? Well, you see, doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is my career, because I am the one and the only, the first and the last. I am young and hungry. I am Mr. Young Talent himself. And Aaron Neal, let's just be honest. You can't stand in the way of true excellence, can you? So you might as well just step aside. And after I beat you tonight, I'll just send you on your little way, and maybe you can figure out a few things about yourself, because I'm gonna be busy at Coronation, climbing that ladder and becoming the 2013 Impact Player of the Year. Welcome to what you've been waiting for.
8 will clash and become 4. 4 will battle to become 2. And 2 will converge to wage war in a ladder match for their chance at destiny. Who will persevere? Who will make it to the top? Who will seize their opportunity at immortality? The finals of the Impact Player of the Year tournament, live at the Impact Arena and live on GFL.TV, May 11th, 2013 at IZW's Coronation.
Could you be IZW's next superstar? Impact Academy training is open year-round. Learn from IZW's best. Who knows, you could be the IZW World Heavyweight Champion, like Jermaine Johnson. He trained at the Impact Academy. If you think you can handle it, call today.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
Are you tired of the same old birthday party? Well, now's your chance to party with your favorite IZW superstar. See yourself on the big screen while you experience your own personalized entrance. Customized cake and bounce house available. Hop into the ring and go crazy. And then take the memories home on DVD and Blu-ray. Call 580-699-7IZW and party like an IZW superstar.
Do you have a product, service, or website you want to be seen by millions? Advertise with IZW. IZW on Comcast is broadcasted to 24 million homes in markets like Philadelphia, New Jersey, Chicago, San Francisco, Washington, New England, Houston, and more. IZW on GFL.TV is broadcasted live and on demand worldwide. Get people talking about, tweeting about, and using your product now. Call 580-699-7IZW or email us at ads@izwrestling.com today to team up with the fastest growing wrestling company in the world. Make an impact with your business. Advertise with IZW.
So much is happening here in IZW. So much change has happened here in IZW. We have new champions. We have old friends coming together. There's so many unanswered questions still, though. Questions like, who's gonna win Impact Player of the Year? Why is Erica so damn mad at the Bronze Bull? What is the relationship between the Bronze Bull and the Brass Bull? So many questions, and I'm not gonna be able to answer them all, but let's give this a try, all right? Erica, why is she so mad at me? I don't know. You figured by now, after what happened with her and Double D, she'd be used to guys just ditching her. But we'll move past that. The one answer I do know is that the Impact Player of the Year is standing right here, wrestling's only demigod, because tonight, I take one more step to becoming the 2013 Impact Player of the Year. The third time I've been the Impact Player of the Year. And it's me and Lights Out Jordan Jacobs. Now generally I'd just come out here and I'd say, I'm gonna go out there and I'm just gonna slap the bejesus out of him and beat him 1, 2, 3, but it's not that easy. See, Jordan, he presents a whole different set of problems for the Bronze Bull. Not that I don't think I can beat him. The question is, how can I beat him and not get any of that disgusting hair jelly all over me? You see, Jordan, you haven't won a match. You haven't earned your spot. You were given it. And tonight, I'm gonna give you something back. On my way to becoming the 2013 Impact Player of the Year. Because the gods told me.
Talking about the implications of the upcoming match with Jordan Jacobs, ladies and gentlemen. Semifinals of the Impact Player of the Year tournament about to take place.
20-minute time limit. It is the semifinals match in the 2013 Impact Player of the Year tournament. Coming to the ring first, hailing from Melrose Place, he is Lights Out Jordan Jacobs.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the ring right now, Jordan Jacobs, Lights Out Jordan Jacobs. We all know there is no love lost between me and this kid. To say this kid has confidence is an understatement. But he is going to be in there tonight. He's going to be in there with a self-proclaimed demigod, an unstoppable force, the Bronze Bull Aaron Neal. This is the semifinals of the Impact Player of the Year for 2013. The winner will be crowned at Coronation in a ladder match. When they climb high, they take down the trophy, and then that trophy they can take and choose a title shot of their choice. This match has huge implications. And now coming to the ring, the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal. Two-time Impact Player of the Year, and he has to be considered the odds-on favorite for this year's tournament.
And his opponent, hailing from Mount Olympus, he is the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal. He's been wrestling for a long time. He is one of the standard bearers, one of the elites. Well, I guess I should say he used to be part of the elite, Impact Elite, until he quit recently. Now he just seems to be going on his own, making his own path back through IZW. And that path has taken him to here tonight, right in the middle of the ring, where he will face Lights Out Jordan Jacobs in the semifinals of the 2013 Impact Player of the Year. I have to believe if I was going to put my money on anyone, besides myself, if I could be in there, I would have to put it on Aaron Neal. He is proven. He is a former heavyweight champion. And now he is going up for his third Impact Player of the Year title. Semi-final matchup. These two men are going to face off, and the winner will move on to Coronation and his shot at greatness. Jordan Jacobs trying to make his stamp here in IZW, trying to make his way. Jordan Jacobs, a member of Impact Elite, if I can point that out. The group that Aaron Neal, like I said earlier, has just recently stepped away from. And obviously, Jordan Jacobs wants to step up. He wants to try to fill those shoes that Aaron left, that spot that Aaron left in Impact Elite. The referee has called for the bell. They circle up, and this match has begun. Jordan Jacobs is not going to match power. Is not going to match power with the Bronze Bull. What I will tell you is Jordan Jacobs is crafty. He is willing to do whatever it takes to win. Unfortunately, this crowd seems to be getting Jordan Jacobs off his game because he keeps rushing in. He's on the hair. That's going to be the only. Oh! Age and treachery will always defeat youth. Oh. Aaron Neal trying to wipe off apparently the hair gel that Jordan Jacobs wears in his hair. I will tell you, I've been there. I know it is slimy, it is disgusting, and honestly, I will say it has no place in professional wrestling. Aaron Neal obviously has Jordan out of his game. Jordan is trying to match power for power, and he's never going to win that game. Jordan takes the headlock on Aaron Neal. And the two men just begin crossing. Calls for the stop. Oh! That right there is signs of a veteran, ladies and gentlemen. A man who's been in the squared circle for many years. To Jordan Jacobs falling for the old stop, look, and slap. Both men start crossing again. Jordan Jacobs calls for the stop, and when he points up, Aaron slaps him in the face. Jordan Jacobs is probably going to be eating some kind of smoothie or shake, because he's probably not going to be able to open his jaw after those two big brutal slaps. And the power of the Bronze Bull. And he drapes him across the top rope. Oh, and a third slap. Adding insult to injury, he slapped Jordan Jacobs in the mouth a third time. I wonder, is the Bronze Bull possibly sending a message to his old cronies in Impact Elite, saying, I don't need you, I can do this on my own. You were better with me, I am better without you. Whips Jordan Jacob across, falls in for the big clothesline. Jordan Jacobs is going to have to try to figure this out. Aaron going, he jumps up. Oh! Big splash from the second row. 1, 2, and last second Jordan kicks out. Aaron Neal is displaying his power, his ring savvy. He is taking Jordan Jacobs to school in the ring tonight. If Jordan wants to advance in this tournament, he's going to have to step it up and figure out how to get the big knee to the face. Does not take Aaron off his feet, but sends the man reeling. Jordan running. Oh! Those, ladies and gentlemen, are absolutely brutal. If you've never had a man run full force, hit you with his knee right in your face, it will ruin your night. It will rock your world. Jordan choking on Aaron. He's going to have to keep the big man down. Cut the man's power off. Keep him flat on his back in the middle of the ring. Jordan taking his tape, wrapping it around his throat. Once again, I told you, Jordan Jacobs is willing to do whatever it takes to win a match, and he's proving it here tonight. He obviously is wanting to advance to the finals, get that title, and get that shot to get the Impact Player of the Year trophy and a shot at any title of his choosing. What will he go for? Will he go for the Impact title? He could go for the heavyweight title. He could possibly find himself a partner and go for the tag team title, ladies and gentlemen. It's any title of your choosing. Whoever wins it has all the power. All the marbles in the game will be on his side. He will have the choice to take on anyone, to make an impact, to take and set himself up to be a champion right here in IZW. Aaron fighting his way back, shoving off Jordan, racking up. Jordan moves. Oh! Aaron hanging himself on the top rope. Jordan runs it, going for the win, hooks it. 1, 2. No, the big man kicks out. Too much power. Oh, kick to the face. Jordan's going to have to not let Aaron Neal up. Keeping him down. Choking him, that's not going to win him the match. That's possibly going to cost him the match, but he has to keep the man down. He has to remember that. Oh, big stomp to the neck. Oh, another big stomp to the chest. Aaron's obviously showing the effects of this match. Jordan Jacobs has got him down. He's kept him on his back. Pick him up. This is not recommended. I do not recommend him trying this. He should have kept him down. Kept stomping. Kept the man down so he can pin him. You can't beat a man if he's standing up. Jordan is going for the, and he drives him down. He's got him in a crossface. Is Aaron going to tap? Jordan pulls back. He's got the arm. He's got the arm scissor. He's got the chin. He's got the arms wrapped under the chin. Aaron's trying to fight out. He's raising. Is Aaron going to tap out? Jordan Jacobs wants this. Does Aaron want it? Does he want to be 3-time Impact Player of the Year? The crowd rallying the Bronze Bull. He's starting to power up. Jordan's trying to keep him down. Aaron, he's just too strong. He is known as the Bronze Bull for a reason. He just picks him up. Oh! And a big side slam. Both men are feeling the effects of this match. Both men are down. The referee's looking at both men. Aaron slowly to his knees. Aaron, he's holding his arm. Obviously, that took his effect on him. Oh, big spear. I think Jordan Jacobs got knocked out of his boots. Aaron goes for the pin. He's not hooking the leg, though. Last second, Jordan Jacobs kicked out. I think if Aaron Neal would have hooked the leg, he would have advanced on to Coronation and then got his shot at the Impact Player in the ladder match, Impact Player of the Year title. The Bronze Bull's calling. Could he possibly call in for the greetings from Mount Olympus? He scoops Jordan up. Jordan's fights his way off the back. Oh, big boot by Jordan. To the second rope. Oh! Knees to the face. Aaron is down. Is Jordan going to go for the cover? What is he doing? Unfortunately, he's celebrating too much, mocking Aaron. He hooks the big leg of Aaron. No. Jordan Jacobs, he should have taken and went for the cover immediately. That was just foolish on his part. He calls himself young talent. He has all the talent in the world. Unfortunately, the confidence, the overconfidence that he displays sometimes is going to cost him. It's costing him right now because he could have had a victory right there, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, though, he is keeping the Bronze Bull on the mat. He's trying to show that he is a member, of Impact Elite, that he belongs in that group, that he belongs in there with them. He wants to keep that status. He's taking it to Aaron Neal, the former member of Impact Elite, showing them that he can take on any man. Big kick to the chest. Uh-oh. Aaron doesn't look like those kicks. Right to the eyes. Jordan Jacobs cuts him off. Goes up top. Aaron Neal caught him. Spine buster. And is he going? He rolls it. Is he going to roll him through? He needs to get the leg over. Jordan's fighting him. Both men feeling the effects of this match. Has he got it through? Oh! Jordan Jacobs being bit in half like a bow. Aaron puts a little more pressure on that, and his spine would just snap, and he would have to tap out. He's trying to reach the rope. He drags it back to the, and he hooks it in deep. He hooks it in. Jordan Jacobs, he has no choice but to tap. He's in the middle of the ring. Aaron Neal sitting down on his back, breaking him in half. We all know that music. It's the monster. It's the convict. Comes out, distracts Aaron Neal, looking at the convict. Are these two men? Aaron Neal runs up the ramp. Oh, big four. These two bulls are they're slugging it out on the ramp. Aaron Neal's giving everything. Oh, the convict throws the big wild punch. Aaron Neal staying on top of the convict. The whole time, the referee counting out in the ring. He's at 6. Aaron Neal slamming the convict into the cage. Convict into the cage on the other side. The referee's at 9. Aaron Neal. The referee calls it.
Your winner, due to countout, Jordan Jacobs.
The convict comes out, distracting Aaron Neal. Aaron Neal meets him on the ramp, laying the big clubbering rights on him. But unfortunately, Jordan Jacobs wins the match as Aaron Neal is counted out, and now the convict is taking it to Aaron Neal. Is he going? He's got him. 15-20, ladies. Aaron Neal's down. The convict just hit the 15-20 on Aaron Neal in the middle of the ring. Aaron Neal's hopes of being a 3-time Impact Player of the Year is over as the convict comes out, distracts the Bronze Bull, costing him the match for the countout. Jordan Jacobs advances to Coronation into the finals, but then the convict gets in the ring and destroys the Brass Bull. Not only are his hopes of making it to the Impact Player of the Year finals over, he's now been hit with a 15-20 and is laying devastated in the middle of the ring as the convict makes his way to the back. I guess Impact Elite has made a statement. They sent the convict out to destroy Aaron Neal. And the convict did just that. He has been unstoppable in his time here in IZW. He is a monster. He is a beast. He comes to the ring and at will destroys all competitors. He has been the IZW Heavyweight Champion, and apparently they're going to give that title to Johnny Z later on tonight. Right now, he has come out here and just left Aaron Neal laying in the middle of the ring as the Brawl Bull slowly comes back to his feet. Angry that he lost out on his third try, on his third Impact Player of the Year tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we'll be back after these messages.
You've done this before?
Oh, yeah.
Tattoos are forever, so don't trust your ink in the hands of an amateur. Come see the licensed professionals at Impact Ink. From minuscule to masterpiece, they'll leave you with a tattoo that you'll want to show off. They also have a wide selection of the finest body jewelry. But when you have to cover up your art, do it with your very own Impact Ink merchandise. Wear your art, love your ink. Impact Ink.
Price, you're fired!
It's a cash emergency! Super Pawn Woman to the rescue!
When you need fast cash or great deals, come experience the fast, family-friendly service at Maverick Pawn, where they'll get you the cash you need to get back on your feet and make you a deal on the things you just can't live without. They've got a huge variety of jewelry, tools, game systems, and electronics. They'll even cash your tax refund check right on the spot. And don't forget they buy gold. Great deals! Fast cash! It's Maverick Pawn! 357-4911.
That's what he's got to do. Don't worry about your hair right now, Bobby. Don't worry about your hair. The brass bull's done it. The brass bull is on top. Oh my! Wait a minute. Brad Michael, just look at the camera. Said, now that is old school. Damon Windsor didn't drink any of the juice himself.
What are we seeing right here, Mikhail?
Oh!
I think we'll...
Oh, he did it! Oh my goodness!
He may have broken their spines. Come on, referee. I told you this was going to happen. Only one man can win. How is this fair? Wait a minute. Is he saying what I think he's saying?
It's no DQ right now. What does all this mean? What does all this mean right now?
Oh, the fans are calling him a traitor, but I think the man is a leader.
I just don't see how we're gonna be able to pay any of these bills.
I guess we could sell my wedding ring.
Yes! Sell your gold to me so that I may melt it down into liquid profits.
It's a cash emergency! Super Pawn Woman to the rescue!
When you need fast cash, don't be pressured into selling your gold. Bring it to Maverick Pawn, where their fast, friendly staff will give you a loan on your precious valuables so you don't lose them forever. Great deals! Fast cash! It's Maverick Pawn! 357-4911.
IZW is changing the wrestling world and taking over the World Wide Web. Like us on Facebook for exclusive photos, superstar interviews, and fan polls. Follow us on Twitter and keep up with your favorite IZW superstars. And go to izwrestling.com for exclusive articles, the latest news, and results. Click Media to keep up with all the episodes of Impact Television and After the Impact. Click on IZW Shop to order superstar t-shirts and IZW DVDs, Blu-rays, and combo packs. Get the full Impact Zone wrestling experience and be part of the IZW world.
I mean, with this win tonight, he is now in the finals of the Impact Player of the Year tournament, Erica. I mean, you wanted me to pitch my case for him? There you go. Sleazebag and in the finals of the Impact Player of the Year tournament.
Yes, sir! We won! We won our match! We beat the champions!
Yes. Big business!
We
right here.
the champions!
We did it!
We won our match, Daddy. We are it!
And you proved over and over why I call you a stooge, and well, you're just a gorilla, whether you've got the fur or not. I mean, let me explain something. You know the difference between you two and him? His victory tonight actually got him closer to being a champion. It actually got him closer to being like me, a little bit closer to being greatness. Why don't you try earning something like the natural born leader, like your leader? I am the IZW champion for a reason. Because of how hard I work. Because of how great I am. Because of the fact that no one can beat me, period. Because I'm smarter than everyone. Because I outthink everyone. Because I outwork everyone. While you two are happy about some cheap DQ win you got. We beat the champ. Try becoming a champion.
Okay. Shut up. If you want them to be champions,
Like me.
like you,
Jordan's gonna be.
then at Coronation, hey, who has custody of the brains?
That's me.
I don't care. Okay, both of you pay attention and listen. You need to beat the Birds of Prey at Coronation and become champions, or you're no longer in the group.
They're getting another shot?
They won tonight. It may not be the way you wanted, but they did win. A win is a win, right, John? See, that's what's gonna get you kicked out.
I dare you. Don't win at Coronation. Dare you. God, come on, Jordan.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're going.
Come on.
We're leaving.
Let's go.
I didn't see material.
Don't fall into the trickery, okay? Do win, please.
We're going to.
Are you taking all this down? You should be. Put down how much I'm getting a headache.
Ladies and gentlemen, with implications right there. Birds of Prey, Big Business, Coronation. If they win, they're the tag team champs. Then we have Johnny Z, Impact Elite, heavyweight champ, and then we turn around if Jordan Jacobs, who just advanced to the finals of the Impact Player of the Year tournament, wins the title. What if he goes after either one of those titles? What if he goes after the Impact Division title? They would hold all of the gold in IZW. Impact Elite could possibly take over with the things that just took and came up that we just witnessed. But till tonight, here tonight, we have the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson versus Damian Morte. These two men have a long history, a long fight going on tonight. Then we have the official crowning. This right here, I don't really know that I agree with it. I'll tell you, I don't like it, but Johnny Z is going to be crowned as the IZW heavyweight champion, thanks to Erica putting the stipulation out there that nobody interferes or you're suspended or you're fined. IZW is going absolutely insane, and unfortunately, we're all at the hands of Erica. Impact Elite, obviously, with what we just learned, looks like they are trying to take over a full dominant takeover, a hostile takeover, now that they have Erica and Johnny Z back at the helm. Big Business could go for the heavyweight title, or could go for the tag team title, excuse me. I can't even. And now, the Old School Assassins.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, representing the Old School Assassins, he is Brian Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Old School Assassins, Brian Cruz out here tonight. We don't know. I haven't seen Bad Brad. I was back in the locker room earlier tonight. I haven't seen him out here, but it looks like Brian Cruz is out here. And he's going to be in a match. He's going to be involved in a match. We all know. What you don't know is I have a history. I have a history with both those men. You all see in the past, Bad Brad and I have obviously had bad blood, but what they did to Randy Price, that was despicable. I can't believe that they would actually come out here and gloat over that. Could it be? Is Brian Cruz's opponent?
And his opponent, hailing from McAlester, Oklahoma, he is Striker!
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like Striker is back in the IZW arena, the Impact Arena, a former tag team champion. For a long time, a staple here at IZW, and it looks like he is back. Once again, he has been around for a long time. This man, Striker and I, we both have a history. We go back. I will tell you, my first match in wrestling was versus Striker. He is a fan favorite. He is a well-versed wrestler, but it looks like he's going to have his hands full here tonight going against the Old School Assassin, Brian Cruz. We'll see if Brian can prove. He's had some difficulties lately, losing a match last week for the Old School Assassins. We'll see if he can step up tonight and then get a victory over Striker. While this match is getting ready to start, Randy Price, if you're at home watching on GFL.TV, I just want to send out, get well, buddy. Hopefully you'll be back sooner than later. Brian Cruz taunting Striker. That's probably not a good choice. We already witnessed what overconfidence versus a ring veteran will get you. Jordan Jacobs is going to be eating his meals through a straw. Striker shoots him off. Oh! Striker using his savvy. Baits Brian Cruz. Run for the hills. The crowd definitely not approving of Brian Cruz. And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you that I do not approve of what he and Bad Brad Michaels did. It's one thing to get out here and wrestle. We get injured enough. Right now, I'm on the shelf. That's why I'm doing commentary. Nice move by Striker. But it's another thing to come out here and intentionally hurt a man, to try to end a man's wrestling career. The old school assassins, I guarantee you, they're going to have hell to pay when Randy Price gets back. Striker takes Brian Cruz, shoots him off. Big backdrop. Brian Cruz, he's a large man. He's not used to being in the ring with someone the size of Striker. Striker taking it to the young man. Big hip toss. Striker goes for the pin. He hooks the leg. 1, 2. Too early in the match. Just 2, not enough yet. Take it out of the tank of Brian Cruz. Oh! Dropping a knee across the face. Brian Cruz has something to prove he is truly an old school assassin, prove that he is truly capable of belonging to such a storied group, such a group with such a history. Big punch to the throat. Striker shoots Brian off. Takes the buckle. Oh, he shoots him. Oh! Striker through the ropes, into the post, and to the floor. Well played, well played. Dodging the big running spear of Striker. Brian Cruz shoots him through the ropes into the post. Striker showing the effects, holding that arm. This is a great opportunity. Brian Cruz drapes him back over the ropes, starts choking him back over the ropes. Oh! Draping the neck across the rope. Striker back down to the floor. I call Brian a young man, but he has been around for a long time. He is a seasoned wrestler. He is rather new coming to IZW within the last year or so, but he has been wrestling for quite a long time. He is crafty. He does have a hell of a mentor in Bad Brad Michaels. That man has had his hands in just about everyone in this area's career in one way or another. Brian draping Striker over the ropes. This big pulls Brian off the second. Big heel kick, laying Striker out. But unfortunately, this is what I talk about, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Cruz going to the crowd, taunting the crowd, laying back lazily. He did hook the leg, but not putting his body weight over the chest of the man. You're never going to keep a man down if you don't take and pin him down. Use your body weight. Pin the man to the mat. Brian Cruz standing it back up. Oh, leg draped across the face, driving him the back of his head into the mat. Once again, lazy, lackadaisical pin. Brian Cruz talks about being old school. Well, I don't know about you, but turning your back on your friends is not very old school in my opinion. Especially for someone who is like a rattlesnake that is just, for a better word, I heard someone mention a cancer like Bad Brad Michaels is. Once again, there's no love lost between me and Bad Brad Michaels. Does he have him? Striker has him. Nice! Driving Brian Cruz down to the mat. Flipping off the second rope and driving Brian Cruz face first into the mat. Brian Cruz, crafty, using his head, thinking ahead, trying to fight his way out of it. Kick to the stomach. Brian Cruz bringing him up. We've seen this before. Oh, no, Brian's not ready yet. He drops him back down the mat, drops the elbow across the back of the head. Looks like he wants to torture him a little more. He slides through. Oh, using Striker's own hand. Hits the ropes, flipping neck breaker. Striker's down, Brian Cruz goes for the pin. And he gets the pin, 1, 2, 3. Off the flipping neck breaker. Brian Cruz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Brian Cruz.
Hard fought victory, ladies and gentlemen. Brian Cruz wanting to make a statement. Picks him up. Looked like he was going to go for that implant DDT that he does off the shoulder. Just dropping Striker back down and going for that flipping neck break. Your winner, Brian Cruz, the old school assassin, sending a statement to his mentor and partner, Bad Brad Michaels, that I do belong, that I am old school. Ladies and gentlemen, it was great. Unfortunately, Striker coming up on the short end of this, but it has been great seeing Striker. It's the Canadian Red Devil coming in and chop blocking Striker. He's going for the. It's not even a cloverleaf type submission. It's the Canadian cloverleaf, I guess. He's got Striker already feeling the impact of that match. And then the Canadian Red Devil, we haven't seen him in a long time here. He takes it, he pulls him up. He's got his arms straight behind him.
IZW.
Oh! And he curb stomps Striker right into the mat. He calls for the microphone. Apparently the Canadian Red Devil has something he'd like to say. Does he even know English?
That's right, buddies. The Canadian Red Devil is back in IZW. What's that about? You want to know? I'll tell you what that's about.
Crowd obviously showing their disapproval for the Canadian Red Devil.
A little louder, buddies, come on.
Starting a USA chant here, just in case you can't hear me, against the Canadian Red Devil.
You can chant USA, buddies, all you want. But it doesn't change the fact that Canada is better than the USA. You know what the biggest problem with the United States is? It's a bunch of welfare monger social parasites like you. And I'm here to make an example out of Striker.
He has a Canadian flag. After he runs in.
I'm here to represent my country. You sit down and you listen to every word I have to say. The United States represents everything that is bad in the world. And let me tell you, this flag represents all that is good and right in the world. Keep chanting, fellas. I got all night to tell you what's wrong with you and what's wrong with your country. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna save it for next time. You've been warned. There's your example of your America right there on the ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, another shocking happening here in the Impact Arena. Brian Cruz just defeated Striker, hitting the flipping neck breaker. And then Striker is coming up in the middle of the ring after the Canadian Red Devil runs in, chop block, and then puts this Canadian cloverleaf on him, and then starts talking trash about America and lays a Canadian flag over Striker. My name may be O'Malley, I might be of Irish heritage, but I'm a red-blooded American, and this is absolutely sickening and disgusting. We haven't seen the Canadian Red Devil since Halloween Hangover, and now he wants to come back and try to make an impact in this way. This is not how you do it. You get in the ring, you earn your shot. You make an impact by defeating your opponent. You don't come out here, jump a man, and then disrespect him by laying a Canadian flag on his back. I guarantee you, Striker's gonna have more than a few words when he finds the Canadian Red Devil. You just never know. That's what I tell you guys. You must be here live or be catching it on GFL.TV because you never know what's going to happen. We had a great match. Brian Cruz, Striker, taking it old school. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take, and let's see what's going on in the back.
Welcome to the sanctuary of Impact. The same sanctuary that Copycat used to stand in. The same sanctuary that Copycat tried to learn from Damian Morte in. And the same sanctuary that Copycat is no longer deserving of the standing. Copycat, tonight you got a small taste of the impact coming your way. But for tonight, Jermaine Johnson, I hope you saw the events that happened in the ring earlier, because that is a small taste of the lesson you're about to learn with me out there tonight. Jermaine, as always, I am Impact, and I am your nemesis.
8 will clash and become 4. 4 will battle to become 2. And 2 will converge to wage war in a ladder match for their chance at destiny. Who will persevere? Who will make it to the top? Who will seize their opportunity at immortality? The finals of the Impact Player of the Year tournament, live at the Impact Arena and live on GFL.TV, May 11th, 2013 at IZW's Coronation.
Do you have a product, service, or website you want to be seen by millions? Advertise with IZW. IZW on Comcast is broadcasted to 24 million homes in markets like Philadelphia, New Jersey, Chicago, San Francisco, Washington, New England, Houston, and more. IZW on GFL.TV is broadcasted live and on demand worldwide. Get people talking about, tweeting about, and using your product now. Call 580-699-7IZW or email us at ads@izwrestling.com today to team up with the fastest growing wrestling company in the world. Make an impact with your business. Advertise with IZW.
Price your fire!
It's a cash emergency. Super Pond Woman to the rescue.
When you need fast cash or great deals, come experience the fast, family-friendly service at Maverick Pond, where they'll get you the cash you need to get back on your feet and make you a deal on the things you just can't live without. They've got a huge variety of jewelry, tools, game systems, and electronics. They'll even cash your tax refund check right on the spot. And don't forget they buy gold. Great deals. Fast cash. It's Maverick Pond. 357-4911.
Every Saturday night, this is who we are. Saturday, May 11th, Impact Zone Wrestling celebrates 9 years of bringing you the hardest hit, highest flying, most breathtaking action. Be there live as IZW presents Coronation. The only way to make this celebration even better is to enjoy it VIP style. $12 VIP tickets get you front row seats to all the action and a 5 p.m. meet and greet with the Brass Bull Bobby Star and the Birds of Prey. $20 VIPs get all that and the exclusive Coronation t-shirt. And one lucky VIP will win a day with their favorite IZW superstar. Call 699-7IZW now to celebrate IZW's 9th anniversary like a VIP.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're here now. It looks like Damian Morte is coming out. Damian Morte versus the leader of the hype train, Jermaine Johnson.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your main event, and it is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Coming to the ring first, hailing from Gotham City, he is your IZW Impact Division Champion, Damian Morte!
Ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight, I spoke of the viciousness of Damian Morte. He has no concern for his body. Imagine the lack of concern he's going to have for his opponent. He is coming in here and taking the Impact Division by storm. He proudly covets the Impact Division Championship. He brought it out here earlier, and as he took it to Copycat. We know that these two men, it's probably far from over. After last week when Copycat hit Damian Morte with the title, Damian Morte answered tonight by letting Copycat out in the middle of the ring and placing the belt on his chest and diving off the top rope on it. And now, Damian Morte is going to face the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson.
Opponent, hailing from Waterloo, Iowa, he is the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson!
Jermaine Johnson, leader of the hype section. To say this man gets the crowd up, you just can't put it into words. The crowd loves him. Everyone's on their feet as Jermaine goes around the ring. Everybody wants to be in the hype section. Jermaine Johnson, the only other Triple Crown winner. He is coming in here. He has gone after that Impact Division title for a while. Former Impact Division champion. Former Impact Division champion. Former Tag Team champion. Former Heavyweight champion. There are only two other men. Myself, and now with Johnny Z's coronation as the champion, being crowned the champion, he is now also a Triple Crown winner. 3 men have been able to do that feat at IZW. 2 of them have hard-fought victories and earned those titles, and the other is Johnny Z. He is smart. He has made himself, surrounded himself by the best talent, going back to Impact Elite. But I think he should come out here and earn the IZW title, not just be given. But if my opinion mattered, I probably wouldn't be sitting here. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be an insane, impactful match. Like I said, Damian Morte, no concern for his own body, so I guarantee you he's going to have no concern for Jermaine Johnson. crowd is getting on Damian Morte. Jermaine Johnson getting the crowd into it. You have to wonder, you honestly have to wonder, with the crowd getting inside Damian Morte's head, with what's going on with Copycat. Is he 100% focused tonight? Is he out here? Is he on his game? He's literally throwing a tantrum. I'm going to say that he is not on his game. That he is somewhere else. He has left the crowd get into his head. He's letting the crowd distract him. And with, obviously, Copycat is here, so we don't know. Is that going to play a factor in this match? Is this just going to be Damian Morte versus Jermaine Johnson? Or is Copycat going to come out here and try to exact revenge for what happened earlier? We'll just have to take a wait and see. Jermaine Johnson showing great athleticism, reversing it back into a headlock. Jermaine Johnson standing tall in the middle of the ring. An amazing wrestler. A young man who took and cut his teeth right here. Came through the IZW Wrestling Academy. Earned his spot. Fought his way out of there. Earned his spot on the roster. And has been a multiple-time champion. Winning all the championships that IZW has to offer. Damian Morte bridging out, trying to keep his shoulder up, trying to keep from being pinned. Jermaine Johnson has him in the wrist lock right there. Damian Morte trying to keep him from stretching out that shoulder, injuring that shoulder possibly. Damian Morte fought his way out. Right hands. Once again, pressing him over his head. Look at the power. We saw this. Jermaine Johnson dropping him on the top rope. Obviously, not a place you want to be by the look on Damian Morte's face. Jermaine Johnson bouncing him up and down. That's just adding insult to injury. Damian Morte rolls off the rope, laying on the apron. Obviously showing the effects of being dropped on that top rope. Jermaine Johnson comes out on the ring apron. Picks him up. Oh! He drops inside and knocks him off the apron. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Damian Morte, no concern for his own safety. Hitting the ropes, diving through the ropes. Suicide dives, taking out Jermaine Johnson on the floor. The referee in the ring starting to count. Jermaine Johnson being stomped on the floor. Looks like Damian Morte is getting focused. It looks like his head is back in this match. Rolls in and breaks the count. He's obviously now focused on destroying his opponent, showing that vicious side. Rolls Jermaine Johnson back into the ring. Taunting the crowd, turning toward the crowd, taunting them. Yelling out, "We've got this," showing Jermaine Johnson's symbol. Takes too much time. Big shoulders. Jermaine Johnson pulls him over the ropes. He's going to show his power here. He's going to show his strength. Scoops him up. Standing. He's got him held up there high. All the blood rushing to Damian Morte's head. Oh, doing squat. Oh, he squats him up and drops him down. The crowd goes crazy. What a great display of power by Jermaine Johnson. Big kicks, big kick. Oh, spinning back kick to the stomach. Drops Damian Morte down. Damian Morte kicks out. Jermaine Johnson should have went for the leg there. I preached it all night. I'll preach it every time I'm out here. You've got to hold the man down if you want to be. Big slam in the middle of the ring. Jermaine Johnson goes to he's going to go up to the high rate district. He's going to go to the top. This pays off big, or it takes and costs you. Jermaine Johnson, feet knocked out from underneath him by Damian Morte, draped across the top rope. Damian Morte giving it big shots out on the apron. Jermaine starts to crawl up on the second rope. Damian Morte's on the second rope. Jermaine Johnson, they're both up to the top. Oh! Big flipping neck breaker off the top. Damian Morte must go for the pin. It's quite possibly, he hooks the leg. 1, 2, Jermaine Johnson kicks out. What resiliency. Huge flipping neck breaker off the top rope by Damian Morte. Jermaine Johnson still kicked out. That vicious side coming through. Damian Morte just shot after shot. Takes Jermaine Johnson. He's hooked the rear chin lock on him. Now he's just going to try to just wear him down, putting all his weight on the back of Jermaine Johnson. Jermaine Johnson's coming up. He scoops up Damian Morte. Oh, belly to back suplex. Both men are showing the effects of what's gone on so far. Jermaine Johnson, he's trying to get the crowd into this. He stands up. He's going back outside. That definitely favors Damian Morte. Being outside the ring favors Damian Morte. Oh! Jermaine Johnson giving the belly to back onto the apron. I will say that. The outside does favor Damian Morte, but Jermaine Johnson was the Impact champion, and he has been involved in many an Impact rules match. The 2 count. Very, very close. Damian Morte's still down. Jermaine Johnson, he's trying to get the crowd into it. He's getting them behind him. He's calling, he slowly drags the man to his feet. Oh! Damian Morte out of nowhere, like a cat, quick as a hiccup. Goes for the pin. He does not hook the leg. 1, 2. Kick out. Jermaine Johnson is a tough young man. He's going to have to take. He's going to take more damage than that. He's pulling him over to the ropes. Oh, big stomp to the gut. Making sure his opponent stays down. Stomping the guts, taking his air away. Hits the ropes. Oh, he went for the Oregon Trail off the second rope, and Jermaine Johnson moved. Damian Morte's down in the middle of the ring. Jermaine Johnson slowly coming to his feet. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, it may be over. Oh, I thought it was over. Damian Morte almost at the hands of his own move. Big side slam. He's calling to go up top. This didn't work out so well for him earlier. Damian Morte, knocks his feet out. Drops him down across the turnbuckle. Obviously showing the effects. Damian Morte hooking his foot. Pulling him down. Grinding at the face. Taking those talon-like fingers and just digging them into Jermaine Johnson's face. He's calling for that running, sliding elbow. Jermaine Johnson's upside down in the tree of woe. Oh! Knocking him out of the tree of the woe with that running elbow. 2. Oh! Jermaine Johnson kicks out. What a great match these two men are putting on. These both men are fighting hard. Both men want this victory. Damian Morte wondering what he has to do. To keep Jermaine Johnson down. Taunting him. Slapping him in the head.
Stay down, Jermaine!
Yelling at the men, stay down. Big shot, putting the foot across the throat, choking him. It's obviously Jermaine Johnson is reeling from all the damage that Damian Morte has been doing. Damian Morte's outside. Looks like he's going up top. Big springboard. Oh, powerbomb! Jermaine Johnson catches him off the springboard in a powerbomb. 2 count. Damian Morte kicked out. So close. So close. Jermaine Johnson screaming, "We got this." Big forearm. Takes it back, shoots him off. Oh! Impactful DDT. Driving him straight down, head first into the mat. He says it's over with. He crawls up to the second rope. Could he possibly go in for it? Could he be? No! Jermaine moved. ES2 by Jermaine Johnson. ES2. Pulls it back into the ring. 1, 2, 3. What a hard-fought match. What a great victory. Damian Morte goes for the ES2. Jermaine Johnson moves and jumps up on the ropes. Hits his own ES2 for the win.
Jermaine Johnson.
What a great match, ladies and gentlemen. So with your victor, the leader of the hype section, Jermaine Johnson, coming out victorious, proving why he is a Triple Crown winner here in IZW. Jermaine Johnson takes home a victory over the Impact Division champion, Damian Morte. What a great night it has been here tonight at the Impact Arena, and we still have more to come. We still have the crowning of Johnny Z as the IZW champion. A title that was held by the Convict, who would now, due to the greatness, the power that is Erica, is a member of Impact Elite. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, Jermaine Johnson just took home an amazing victory. Just used the ES2s, laid Damian Morte out in the middle of the ring, and now apparently Jermaine Johnson has something. He's going back to the ring. Apparently he has something he'd like to say right now, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, last week I allowed Double D the opportunity to confront Johnny Z. That got blocked by Erica. Tonight, I was once again gonna allow Double D to have his moment with Johnny Z, and once again, that got blocked by Erica. Well, Erica's a lot of things. She's the queen of IZW. She's Madam Commissioner. She is the person who contains the most vile, toxic breath in the history of this company. And more importantly, she is the man, sorry, I almost called her a man, which wouldn't necessarily be lying. But she's the woman who is aligned with Johnny Z now. I've got a lot of unanswered questions. And since there's nothing left to do tonight, because, oh, by the way, this is me interrupting the stupid crowning of Johnny Z. I don't think there's anything good going on right now. So at this time, instead of Johnny Z making some announcement, maybe it's time for the leader of the hype section to make a few announcements. Bear with me here, people, okay? Because I'm about to spout off a lot of names. Some you may recognize and some you may not. But they all have a common theme, okay? Can we do that? John O'Malley. Real Deal Aaron Neal. Big Van Vader. Mr. Saturday Night Michael Berry, Tommy Revelle, Angel Williams, Kevin Morgan. I almost didn't say him, but he's part of this, so I had to. All right, bear with me now. I'm at Kevin Morgan, right? Okay. Jermaine Johnson. The Bronze Bull, Aaron Neal. And Double D. I like to call myself a wrestlinologist, but I hope I didn't leave any names out. All those names have something in common. They earned the right to be IZW champion. I didn't mention the convict because if that dumbass is stupid enough to give the championship away, then he don't deserve to be mentioned with people who bled, sweat, broke bones, broke tables, broke rings to hold that title. So Johnny Z, you can bring your pasty punk ass out here because the rest of this statement needs to be said to your lying, ugly, disgusting face.
Well stated by a fired up Jermaine Johnson. Looks like he just might get his answer. Johnny Z's music is hit. Apparently, he does things on his time, not on Jermaine Johnson's time. There he is, though, ladies and gentlemen. The natural born leader, Johnny Z, is going to answer. But unfortunately, he's out here with the convict and the queen of IZW. Erica. Johnny making his way to the ring, followed by the queen of IZW, Erica, and the convict. I bet you he's not going to answer any questions. He's probably got a few things to say to Jermaine Johnson here tonight. Jermaine and John talking in the center of the ring. Jermaine obviously showing disdain for Johnny Z right now.
You know, I called out one person.
Why don't you just hold on? Because we need to take care of getting Madam Commissioner in the ring. Now, so we can get this little bit of disrespect out of the way, why don't you go ahead and blow whatever hot air it is you need to blow about me not earning my IZW championship so I can get on with my crowning. You stand here and look me in the eye if you want to disrespect me, young man.
I have no problem looking you in the eye.
Well, then let me tell you right now, I have earned this IZW championship just like each and every one of you. Because for the last 9 years, I've listened to every fraud and excuse maker like yourself bitch his ass off in the back about Johnny Z not being the man. About Johnny Z not putting himself in that position because it's his company. Well, guess what? All of you were right. It is my company. I built it. I made it. Not you, not any of them. And if I want to shut up, if I want to be the IZW champion, then I will be the IZW champion. And no one will stop me.
You know what? There might be people that were naive enough to say you weren't in the spot, as you called it, because you run this company, because you're the owner and you're the founder and all that jazz. Well, let me tell you something, Johnny Z. I never thought that. I believed you weren't in the spot, not because you owned it, because you weren't good enough to win the matches necessary to get to be in the spot. You didn't win Halloween Hangovers, Monsters Ball to earn a shot at the title. You didn't win the Impact Player of the Year tournament. You know what that does? It earns you a shot at the title. You used legal paperwork, you used a big dumb jock, and you used a bitch to take the IZW Championship.
You got about one more bitch before I slap the taste out of your mouth.
That's funny because I'm just about to slap the taste out of a bitch's mouth right now. But instead of getting physical with you, instead of beating you down like I know I can, I came out here because I've got an announcement. And when I want to make an announcement, it doesn't get interrupted by people who want to disrespect me. You know why? Because I've earned that respect.
Well said, well said.
Now, Johnny Z, in your fancy robe, carrying stolen property, let me go ahead and quit wasting my wink, wink, hot air on you and just tell the truth. I was on the phone earlier today. I get a lot of phone calls, but this one was surprising. And it was from a certain individual who says, you know what you did last week does not fly. A certain individual who says, you know what Erica said is not true. A certain individual who will be here next week with an announcement. I was on the phone with Sean McHale. Oh yeah, Sean McHale told me to inform you that that contract that you signed with him when you was running amok trying to impress everybody and named him co-commissioner, he said it just so happens to be ironclad. Oh yeah, that's right. So, the injustices that you did last week will be handled because don't go scheduling another crowning. The main event of next week's show will be Sean McHale giving you a message about coronation. Hype section! I think my work here is done. So why don't you let Johnny Z know that we got this and hit my music.
What amazing news, ladies and gentlemen. Sean McHale's contract, ironclad. He will be here next week to give news to Johnny Z about...
Whoa! Cut the music! Cut the music now! You know what? Okay. So Sean McHale's contract is ironclad. You know, I didn't expect him to actually keep his spine straight after I kicked his head off, but I guess he does have a little bit of a backbone. So Sean McHale is going to be here next week to make an announcement about coronation. Well, then that means I just need to make a bigger announcement about coronation. Maybe I need to make that announcement right now because, I mean, you know, you're 100% correct. You are 100% correct. I can't fire Sean McHale. Erica can't fire Sean McHale. So, I mean, that means Sean McHale will be at Coronation. That means I'll probably be at Coronation, I imagine, defending my IZW championship. I'll just be finding out how and against who next week, but I don't even need to guess that. So I'm gonna make an announcement that nobody could have ever seen coming. You know what, Jermaine? I can't fire Sean McHale, but I know someone I can fire. I know someone that can make sure I go home just as happy tonight as I did last week, because I could give 2 craps if you or this crowd goes home happy. If you ain't figured it out, this gold on my shoulder is the only thing I'm worried about keeping me happy anymore. So you know who's not gonna be at Coronation, Jermaine? Jermaine Johnson's not gonna be at Coronation. What? Because Jermaine Johnson, you're fired. We won't be needing your services anymore, and I think you know that there's nothing Sean McHale can do about that. And so since I'm done, hit my music.
Ladies and gentlemen, security holding back Jermaine Johnson as the natural born leader just fired Jermaine Johnson. He's not even letting him back in the locker room. Security is taking 3 men to hold him back. They're taking him out the front door. The natural born leader, Johnny Z, telling him to throw him out the front door. The natural born leader, Johnny Z, the IZW champion now, just fired Jermaine Johnson and had security throw him out the front door. That's after Jermaine Johnson states that Sean McHale will be here with an announcement because of his ironclad contract. Johnny Z turns it around on Jermaine Johnson. He couldn't fire Sean McHale, so he fires Jermaine Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, Impact Elite with Johnny Z at the helm is stronger than ever.
That needs to keep me happy.
Do I agree with what he's done? No. Do I have a choice? No. Ladies and gentlemen, what an amazing night here at IZW. Thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Z, the IZW Heavyweight Champion. Jermaine Johnson fired. Good night.